Hey guys, another video in the Deadzone Beta breakdown. Here we go. We're going to go breaking down the factions, particularly the Plague. All right, well, the Plague, as I said in some of the other videos, you have a command dice. And if you roll a 6, or when we get the dice, we're going to have custom dice. It's going to be the Mantic Splat, which is their logo. You roll that. Every faction has a specific unique special rule for that army depending on the leader that you take, which is actually pretty cool. It makes you very unique, and it makes you have a lot of flavor in the army. So the striking led by the Plague 1A, the big dude. You get a recon test of a 5+. That's going towards your initiative. So when you roll your 5 dice, you got to get a 5+. The more 5+ you get, more successes. Try to beat your opponent with it. You have a special ability called Fury. And basically, you use the command dice. You can re-roll a dice for your fight test. So that's pretty good. You get to re-roll your misses. I like that. It's pretty cool if you take the 1A, because he's a combat monster. So therefore, why not have Fury? If you are led by the Stage 3A, which is one of the 2 leaders, you get a recon of a 4+. So by having him, I guess since he's not the mindless, just the mindless killing machine, but they're supposed to think they're able to fly ships and shoot and whatnot. So therefore, they are a little bit smarter. That's why recon dice is 4+. And infection is a really cool, really cool rule. So basically, what happens is if you kill someone, you use the command dice, you can actually change them into a zombie. So the zombie starts off as pinned and is part of your faction. If you kill somebody, it goes to your victory points that you score. So and if you have zombies already, you could add to them, and that's pretty cool. So that's he starts off as pinned, and then he'll be activated next round. So that's really cool. I like that. So let's get into the guys. Nothing has really changed as far as the Stage 1 is concerned. The only thing is the points have changed. Now, I think what Mantic is doing is they're taking the points and they are kind of making them. So Stage 1A is now 36 points, and that'll probably transfer over into Warpath. He's leader. Speed is a 1/1, so you can only sprint 1, or you can move 1. But which is actually cool. You think about it, because he can move 1, but he can't shoot. So he's basically the same thing. It's like slow, which they've taken slow out. He has no shoot stat. 3+ fight, 4+ survive. Size 3 wounds. Okay, so now the new thing is they have 3 wounds. Armor of 1. He has 4 victory points. He's a tactician, and he has tough. Tactician 2, so that's giving you 2 extra command dice, which is nice. The general was the other one. He's 16 points. Leader 2/3, so he moves 2 cubes. Sprints 3, nice, a little bit quicker now. Shoot sticks plus, plague shooting is dismal, terrible. Fight is a 5+, survives 5+, size 1, armor 0, 2 victory points. He's got a rifle, a tactician 1. Nothing special, but for 16 points, you gotta really get him out. Stage 3A gunner, 12 points, troop, speed. The only good thing about them is their speed, man. 2 and they sprint 3. It's nice. 5+ shoot, 6+ fight, survive, size 1, no armor. And basically now the gunner is a troop. Before the HMG heavy machine gun guy was a specialist, but he has a pistol, which is a range 3, and he has a heavy machine gun, which is range 6, weight of fire. Reroll all your misses, man. And not for nothing. You got a 5+ shoot stat, weight of fire. Not bad, man. These guys have come up. They've come into their own. So plague shooting is going to be terrible, but you're going to be inundated with weight of dice. More dice, more rolling. It's pretty good. Hellhounds, my favorite. Love the Hellhounds. Okay. Sprint 2/3, 5+ fight, 6+ survive, size 1. They have the fangs. There's no AP, and they're a beast, but they're dirt cheap at 6 points, man. You take a bunch of them, and what's nice about it is there's your cheap troop. Take 3 of those, 4 of those, 5 of those. You can take 3 or 4 specialists, because you're allowed to take a troop and a specialist. So it's pretty good. You take 3 of those, and you can take a strider, or you take, if they come out with some vehicles, that's pretty good. I like that. Stage 3Z zombie, 6 points. Basically, no shoot stat. They're slow 1-2. So, just like a regular dude. 5+ fight, 5+ survive, 1 size, no armor, no victory points. You kill them, you don't get nothing. They are cannon fodder, right? Bare hands, horde. They are tough and they are vulnerable. Tough, but vulnerable. I don't know. That's pretty good. But horde gives you now. You're going to want to take at least 4 of them minimum in a group because they want to stay together. So when you fight, if there's 3 guys in a cube, you're going to get your 3 regular dice plus 3 for the other guys there. Their fight is a 5+. It's not great. I mean, it's one of the higher ones, but not for nothing. An assault enforcer has a 5+ anyway. So if you're rolling 6 dice, not bad, man. Not bad at all. The zombies have really come up. I like them. I like them in this. Your stage 2s, 2As. Okay, I love these guys, man. I love these guys. But they got a nerf. They got a nerf, man. Okay. 16 points. Trooper 1-2. Fight 4+, good. Survive 4+, good. Size 2. Okay, getting you 2 wounds. Armor 1, good, good, good. 2 victory points, good. Talons, range F. That's it. No AP. And Rampage. Woo! No AP. So the stage 1 got nerfed, AP 1, and the stage 2 got nerfed to no AP. So that's tough, man. And you can't build them up. You can't build them up. The only thing is that they're 2 victory points, but they are 16 points apiece. It's going to be tough. They got a little shot in the shot in the leg, man. They got hamstring a little bit. I'm not too happy with that. I really like the stage 2s, but what are you going to do? All right, here we go. Now here are your specialists. For every troop you take a specialist. So if you take 1, so that's what I'm saying. So let's take 1 zombie. We could take one of each of these guys. Here we go. Aberration, brand new model, hasn't come out yet. We've been proxying it, but this guy is tough to kill. He's a beast, boy. And I don't mean that because he's a beast. I mean that because he's a real tough guy to kill. 40 points, specialist, speed 1-2. Not that fast, not that slow. No shoot stat. Fight 2+. Say that again. 2+. I think this is the only model in the whole game with a 2+ fight stat. That is incredible. That is incredible. Survive is a 4+. Okay. Don't forget, guys, 8-sided dice, not a 6-sided dice, 8-sided dice. So that's you have 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. You got a 5 out of 8 chance. Okay, of making that roll, so it's pretty good. Size 4, that's 4 wounds. 4 wounds. 4 wounds. Okay, and armor 1. Armor 1 with 4 wounds. Okay, he has 4 victory points though. If you take this sucker down, you earned that 4 points. I think there should be more because it's tough to take this guy down. And he's got talons, AP 1, and knockback. AP 1 and knockback. So not only is he going to smack the crap out of you, he's going to knock you into a wall or knock you into yesterday, right? The only thing is this. You got a rampage. You get a wound on him, and you might be able to control him. Your opponent's going to control him. So you got to be very, very, combat oriented and get into cover. Now with line of sight, there is no more blaze away, so he can't get down, but he does have rampage. So I love this. I do like this guy, man. He's just a combat monster beast, balls to the wall, just craziness. So Plague Aberration, but 40 points is steep. 40 points is steep, but he's worth it. He is probably the most cost-effective killing machine out there. All right, let's go with the Plague Swarm. Another one of my favorites, man. Love the Plague Swarm. 20 points. Now, 1-2. They're a little bit slower. Okay, they were able to sprint 3 before. No shoot stat. Fight 3+. 3+. Not as good as the Aberration, but still good. 3+. You're not missing much, man. You're not missing much. 5+ survive like before. Size 2, so 2 wounds. 2 wounds coming through at you. Armor 0. 2 victory points. It still has the Acid Bite, AP 1. He is agile and tough. Agile and tough. Very good. I don't know what to say, man. This Plague Swarm is, pretty much the same. Very good, okay? The Teraton, the Plague Teraton. he is 38 points. Okay, moves 1 to 2, 4 plus fight, 5 plus survive, size 3, armor 1, 4 victory points. He's got claws with knockback and teleport and tough. Here's my issue. This is my issue. He is 38 points. Okay, he's got a let's. My issue is he is 2 points less than the aberration. 2 points less than the aberration. Okay, so let's compare aberration and plague Teraton. Okay, aberration's 40, plague Teraton is 38. Speed is the same, shoot stat is the same. The fight stat, 2 plus on the aberration, 4 plus on the Teraton, which is still not bad, but it ain't a 2 plus. Okay, survive, 4 plus on the aberration, 5 plus on the Teraton. My goodness. Okay, size, the aberration is 4, Teraton is 3. Okay, less wounds. I got you. Okay, armor 1, armor 1. Okay, victory points 4 and 4. That ain't good. Ain't good at all. Here we go. The aberration has an AP1 knockback. Okay, all we got is knockback on the Teraton. Okay, now aberration does have rampage. Teraton has teleport and tough. Okay, tough, armor 1, pretty good. Okay, not bad. Here's the thing though. All that cool stuff the aberration has, he is only 2 points more. 2 points more. The only thing is rampage. Rampage is scary. Like I said in my other video, we went over rampage. But I don't know, man. 2 points less. I think the plague Teraton should be around 30 points, maybe 32 points for all that. Or keep him at 38 and give his claws a little something. Give him some bite. Other than knockback, maybe AP1 knockback like the aberration. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but you know that's the way it is. All right, let's go into vehicles. For every 3 troop, you could take 1 vehicle. Here's the Plague Strider. Okay. Now, when we got the first beta, we had nothing. We didn't know what to give these guys. All right. So the Strider is 40 points. I like the aberration. Okay. He's a vehicle, speed 1, 2, shoot of a 6+ stat. Oh boy. Plague shooting is terrible. Terrible. 4 plus fight, which is good. Okay. 4 plus survive, which is good. Okay. Size 4, so he's getting 4 wounds or 4 hull points. Size armor 3. Armor 3 is good. Victory points is 4. Okay. So that they come stock with a assault flamer. Range 2. Range 2 is tough. You got to get up close and personal. But with 4 wounds and a 4 plus survive, armor 3, you're going to get up close and personal. You're going to get there. It's volatile, which means, you know, it might blow up in your face, but it might not. But with volatile, you only roll a 1, so it's not terrible. But it does have the greatest rule. You know what my favorite rule is. You know it. It burns. It burns is in there. Chainsaw with chainsaw AP1. Listen, you ain't gonna burn anybody, right? You're gonna have well, hey, listen, not too bad. You shoot a 6. You get in there. Whether anything happens, you're gonna burn the cube, so it's good. So he's gonna get there, burn the cube, then he come in with his chainsaw and rip apart people with an AP1 chainsaw on a 4 plus fight. I'll tell you what, Plague Strider, you're on your way up, bro. Your stock is going up. All right, now as far as weapons and gear are not too much when it comes to the Plague. Right, we have a very, very limited selection compared to the other factions out there. We get a pistol for 0 points, range 3. Get a rifle, 2, range 6. Now, your HMG with weight of fire for 4 points. It is the best bargain. That's where you got to go. All right, you're not getting any AP, but you're going to get flooded with bullets. So I think that's pretty good. A grenade launcher, 8 points, 1 victory point, range 5, indirect. Okay, indirect 3. So you gotta hit 3 times. No, not good. Okay, plague shooting is terrible. 6 plus, 5 plus, 6 plus. Terrible. Indirect. I wouldn't take it. Mortar. 12 points. 1 extra victory point. So now, by taking either the grenade launcher or the mortar, when I say 1 victory point, whatever model you take, if it has 1 victory point and you take a grenade launcher, you add that. So now when you kill that model, you get 2 victory points for that. The stronger the weapon, the more victory points it has, the more you're going to pay for that, and the more you're going to increase the value of your character. Now, it does make him stronger, but it does make him more of a target. It makes him more of a desirable target to kill. All right. So a mortar's range 12 points, 1 victory point, 1 extra victory point, range 6, indirect, heavy, slow reload. Oh God. Oh Lord. All right. Your assault flamer, 6 points, an extra victory point. It's range 2. It's volatile and it burns. I don't know. I don't know. Not for the plague. Sorry. Chainsaw. 4 points. 0 victory points. Range close. AP1. That's not bad. You know what? You have a plague coming at you with a chainsaw, Texas Chainsaw Massacre style coming at you. I like that. For 4 points, it's worth it. Worth it. Put on some of your stage 3s coming up the field. If you could just hold on to it, it might be worth it. And that's the only AP1 melee weapon other than the claws. Okay, so that's the way to go. Your gear, depending on the amount of points you take, is what you can take. All right, ammo, which is +1 to shoot, 2 points is common. Okay, not bad. If you got 2 points, give it to everybody. Give it to everybody. Listen, you're gonna need it with the plague shooting. An extra dice, it'll come in handy. AP ammo is rare, so you're going to be able to take maybe 2 or 3, depending on the size of your game. All right, 4 points each. Energy shield is unique. All right, no matter what your point level, you can only take 1 unique in there, and this is the one. Energy shield 3 for 12 points is nice. Give that to the 3A general, make him a little bit more survivable. Not bad. 12 points. It's a little steep, but you know what? It's an insurance policy. You never know. You might need it. You might not need it. But for 12 points, it's not bad. Frag grenade is common. Take 4. You can give it to everybody. Not bad. Holo sight, right? 8 points. It's rare. So you'll be able to take 1 of those, or 2 of those, or 3 of those, depending on the point level. Not bad. +1 to you shoot. +1 dice to you shoot. Not bad. You know what? It's double the price of the AP ammo, and it's quadruple the price of the regular ammo. But it's definitely worth it, because every time you shoot, you're going to be able to get that +1 dice. Not bad. Not bad at all. And a smoke grenade, 4 points is common. So basically, that's the plague in a nutshell. Okay, what do I like? I gotta tell you. Here's my list. All right, you take the stage 1. Let's go 200 points. Take a stage 1. Right, you take 14 zombies. 14. 4 zombies, and you take 2 aberrations. Okay, you combat the hell out of these guys. You run them up the field. You do what you can. All right, which is nice. You get the tactician. Maybe you get a +1 activation or an extra move on a guy or something like that. Get him up there. Man, if you can get a +1 fight on an aberration, he gets into a cube with 2 guys and he gets 2 fight actions going. Oh my goodness. All right, I like that. Plague shooting is not what it's meant to be. If you don't want to take the zombies, take the hellhounds. Okay, hellhounds a little bit more versatile, or maybe take 8 zombies and 6 hellhounds, just to flood. Get that fodder out there and nothing. But the thing is that the hellhounds are 1 victory point and the zombies are 0 victory points. So you'll fulfill your requirement. Stage 2s, man, I don't know. I don't like them. Now, Rampage and not even Frenzy. They should have had Frenzy, maybe. Rampage and Frenzy might have been cool, but they are priced accordingly. 16 points, 2 wounds. It takes 3 to take them out. I don't know. Here's where the rubber hits the road, guys. Your stage 3 gunner. He gets the HMG, man. It's not heavy. It's not a heavy rifle anymore. It's a heavy machine gun. Range 6, weight of fire. re-rolling all your misses. That's where you go. Because when you got a 5+ shoot, you know you need that. So the general or the stage 1. Tough call. Tough call. Tough call. Depending on what you're doing. You're going to get 1 extra command dice with the 1A. He is a little bit more survivable than the general. But, you know, it doesn't... It's not such a hard choice anymore now that we go, I go, you go, because of the... there's no more command stats. So when I took the general, I could activate 4 guys or 5 guys. When I took the plague 1A, I can activate 6 at a time. Now it doesn't really matter. It's just, 1 extra command dice and maybe a fighting guy. But if you lose the general, you lose 1 dice. If you lose your 1A, you lose two command dice. So it's really a toss-up. I do love the stage 1 though. I really do. AP1, 3 up fight, 4 up survive, armor, tactician 2 tough. He's definitely worth 36 points, man. And this is what I was saying too when we go back to the Terraton, is that this guy is 36 points, right? What is a Terraton? He's 38 points. See what I'm saying? So that's my thing. So I like, I take a stage 1, take some hellhounds and zombies, maybe trickle in, take out 2 dogs and put in a gunner, 3A gunner, because that can be basically, sniping out guys and stuff like that. They roll a 2-3, that's pretty good, Everybody seems to be fast, and agile. Everybody's 2-3 and it's almost 2-3. And except the specialists, which are the big guys, but they have a lot of wounds. So as far as shooting, plague shooting, like I said, is pretty much crap. You're gonna think about maybe doing an army of just fighters. If you want to maybe take out one of the aberrations and put in 2 plague swarms, that's not bad. Agile, tough. They're moving a 1-2. Not too bad either. I like that. I like that a lot. As far as giving them stuff, definitely an energy shield to a general, just to keep them healthy, keep them alive. Grenade launcher, indirect 3, no. Mortar, indirect 4, heavy, slow reload, no. Assault flamer, maybe, but it's got 1 extra victory point. Could be fun. Could be fun. Throw a few chainsaws. I don't know who you give a chainsaw to. I don't know. Or is that chainsaw just for a strider? But he already comes equipped with it. So I don't know. But there's my recommendation, guys. Plague is one of the real reasons I got into Deadzone, other than the terrain and the coolness of the Enforcer Captain. But that's what I think. Pretty good. Plague's pretty good. I like their rules. I like the Fury rule of the stage 1, or the killing somebody, making him a zombie, spreading the plague of the stage, the general. So it's a lot of fun, man. It's unique. It's this army is different. And by this new edition, or this new beta edition, they're increasing the flavor of the plague. So I like the plague to have a little bit more love, though, a little more something, maybe something with the weapons, or maybe some kind of maybe dead sharks with freaking laser beams on their head or something like that. But they're missing a little something. They're almost there, but I can't put my finger on it, but they're missing something. I know the shooting, it should be horrible, and they should be more of a melee army, with the zombies and stuff. But yeah, maybe use a command dice to move 4 zombies up at the same time, or may give them scout or something. I don't know. But the plague is just so much fun to use. So well, that's my breakdown, guys. Thanks for watching this. Thanks for sticking with me. You should check out all the other Beta Deadzone videos that I've been doing. This has been a blast just talking about Deadzone. I love the game. But yeah, Plague are one of my favorite factions. They really are. So thanks for sticking around. If you just got here and you check out this video, once you hit that subscribe button, you can see all the other good stuff and all the hobby related videos that we have coming out. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.